this episode of The Best Parts, we're going to telepathically share with you everything we love about Professor Xavier's favorite students, the X-Men. For over 50 years, this gang of mutants has taken over the world. And for good reason. The characters are legendary, the message is timeless, and hey, who doesn't like ultra-cool superpowers?
How's that for a magic trick?
So race over here to the School for Gifted Youngsters because this is X-Men, The Best Parts.
What are you doing?
I'm holding your neck so you don't get whiplash.
What?
Whiplash.
The name Stan Lee comes up a lot when you're talking about comic book characters, and the X-Men are no exception. Co-created by Lee and artist Jack Kirby back in 1963, the X-Men were mutants for one simple reason. It was the easiest way to explain how such a diverse group of people had such a wide array of powers.
And then it hit me. What if they're mutants? What if they were born that way?
Cue the Lady Gaga, they were born that way. Among the first X-Men were Cyclops, Beast, Iceman, Angel, Marvel Girl, and Magneto. And of course, Professor X. What kid didn't dream of being lucky enough to attend Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters? Remember, this is 30 years pre-Hogwarts. Not only would you get a top-notch education, that would mean you have superpowers.
You can fly?
There's no denying that a huge appeal of the X-Men is the wide array of gifts the mutants possess. Flying, super strength, the ability to move through time and space. And as the years went on, more and more characters were added to the mix or retooled, and the list of powers grew. But the story of X-Men isn't special kids live happily ever after. They're being persecuted for being born as mutants.
Smells like government.
And since this is also the Marvel Universe, they frequently get roped into interstellar battles or have to journey across the galaxy. Even worse, if you get too angry about being persecuted, you might live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
You would die for them.
In a lot of franchises, the villains are the most dynamic characters, but with the X-Men, the heroes are just as complicated. The X-Men have excelled at showing us that characters, that is, people, are complicated. Storm is one of the most powerful mutants, but sometimes her emotions get the best of her. Or how about Wolverine? There's no doubt he's a badass, but it's obvious that he's in a lot of private pain. And who doesn't love a smart aleck with a heart of gold and bones of adamantium? One reason the X-Men have been so successful is because no matter who you are, you can always find a character you relate to, adamantium bones or not. This is especially true for kids who go through a tough adolescence.
Look! I'm a teenage girl. I'd rather be anywhere than here.
The X-Men don't have it easy either, but the thing they're being persecuted for is what makes them powerful too. Of course kids want to relate to that. And these themes are explored in some truly great storylines, like the Phoenix Saga and the Dark Phoenix Saga. Another great storyline is Days of Future Past, which I'm sure you recognize as a great X-Men movie too. X-Men fans have been pretty lucky when it comes to feature films. There's X-Men, the first X-Men movie, of course, and X-Men First Class, Logan, and the new fan favorite Deadpool. But when am I gonna see a standalone Storm movie?
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
As cool as they are on the big screen, one way the X-Men have been able to explode in popularity is through television. Every 90s kid remembers X-Men, the animated series, and would probably hum the theme song, if you ask nicely. Okay, since you asked nicely. I thought you asked. Okay. Kids who don't read comic books got to meet Wolverine, Storm, Rogue, and the rest of the gang. The cartoon was so much fun, and it really made you overestimate Gambit's importance in the wider Marvel universe. And now there's Legion and The Gifted, two shows about the struggles of the younger generation of mutants. Not that generations or timelines matter much in the X-Men universe.
Oh no, finish your tweet. There you go, hashtag it.
No matter what era of X-Men you love, the drama often unfolds across different planets and even in different realities. Sure, part of this is comic book storytelling to keep everyone's favorite characters at least semi-alive, but it also makes everything feel epic, in a way that more earthbound superheroes can't touch. Truly epic comic storylines, deep and nuanced characters, big picture concerns on an intergalactic scale, awesome movies, and TV shows. X-Men fans have it pretty good. And because these stories reward superfans, there's always gonna be something new for loyalists to obsess over. And isn't that the best?
Goodbye, old friend.
Good luck, Professor.
Which X-Men do you think deserve a best parts? Tell us your favorites down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we'll be back here every week talking about all of our favorite stuff and the best parts. Thanks for watching.